Have you ever noticed that even though you try to eat well and stay active, your muscles still seem to get weaker as you get older? Maybe you felt that little struggle getting up from a chair, or you're not as steady on your feet as you used to be. If that sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone. And here's the thing, some of the everyday foods you're eating right now might be quietly, almost invisibly, breaking down your muscle strength. Especially if you're over 60, this can really impact your independence and how you feel day to day. So today I'm going to share with you 5 surprising things you're eating that are quietly destroying your muscles after 60, and more importantly, how you can make simple changes to protect your strength and keep feeling great. Now I know this topic might sound a bit scary, but stick with me. I promise it's easier to fix than you think, and you don't have to give up all your favorite foods to make a difference. All right, are you ready? Let's jump right in. Before I reveal the 5 culprit foods that might be quietly weakening your muscles, let's take a moment to understand why muscle health is so important, especially after 60. Did you know that muscles don't just help you move or carry things? They also play a huge role in keeping your balance, staying flexible, and most importantly, helping you live independently without relying on others as you get older. Here's something many people don't realize. Starting around age 30, we naturally begin to lose muscle mass, and this muscle loss speeds up a lot once we hit 60. This process is called sarcopenia. That's why climbing stairs might feel harder now, or why simple tasks that used to be easy seem more tiring. But don't worry, that's not the end of the story for your health. Your diet can be one of the easiest ways. So why do some foods actually do the opposite and make your muscles weaker? Well, many everyday foods contain substances that cause inflammation, reduce your muscles' ability to absorb protein, or mess up the muscle recovery process. Think of your muscles like a house. You need good quality materials and skilled builders to keep it strong every day. If you give your body poor materials or things that harm it, that house will quickly start to fall apart. Now let me ask you, do you often eat any of these kinds of foods, or have you ever felt confused because your body feels weaker even though you try to eat? Right, please share your experience down in the comments. I'd really love to hear your real stories. All right, now let's dive into the 5 foods that are quietly destroying your muscle strength after 60. All right, now let's get to the heart of the matter, the 5 foods that might be quietly wrecking your muscles after 60. Don't worry, I'm not here to make you feel guilty. Instead, I want to help you recognize what to watch out for and how to make simple swaps that actually support your strength. 1. Sugary drinks and sweets. Let's start with something many of us love, sweet treats and sugary drinks. You know, like sodas, sweetened teas, candies, or desserts. Why are these a problem? Well, too much sugar causes inflammation inside your body. Think of it like tiny fires slowly burning your muscle tissues. Over time, this inflammation can break down muscles instead of building them up. Plus, sugar spikes your blood sugar levels, which leads to insulin resistance. That's a fancy way of saying your muscles have a harder time absorbing the nutrients they need to grow. Here's a question for you. What's your favorite sweet treat? Do you think you could swap it for something healthier? Maybe fresh fruit or a little bit of dark chocolate. A simple swap I love is sparkling water with a squeeze of fresh lemon or a few berries. It feels special, tastes great, and is so much kinder to your muscles. 2. Processed meats. Next up, processed meats. I'm talking about bacon, sausages, hot dogs, deli meats, those tasty but tricky options. Why do these hurt your muscles? They're often loaded with preservatives like nitrates and high in saturated fats. These things cause inflammation, which, as we talked about, damages your muscle cells. And processed meats usually have tons of salt too, which can make your muscles feel stiff and tired by causing water retention. If you love your breakfast bacon or sandwich meats, don't worry, you don't have to give them up completely. Try swapping some meals with fresh lean meats like chicken breast, or explore plant-based proteins like beans, lentils, or tofu. They're amazing for keeping muscles strong and healthy. 3. White bread and refined grains. Ah, the comfort foods. Breads, pasta, rice, but especially the white versions. Why are these not so great? White bread and refined grains lose most of their fiber and nutrients during processing. This causes your blood sugar to spike and then crash quickly, leaving you feeling tired and less motivated to move. Over time, these spikes contribute to inflammation and make it harder for your muscles to recover after activity. Have you ever noticed a sudden drop in energy after a meal with white bread or pasta? That's why try switching to whole grains like brown rice quinoa or whole wheat bread. They release energy slowly and keep your muscles fueled longer, helping you stay active. 4. Excessive alcohol. Let's talk about a social favorite, alcohol. A glass of wine or beer can feel relaxing, but drinking too much can harm your muscles. Alcohol interferes with the balance of protein in your muscles, slowing down their repair and growth. It also dehydrates your body and messes with your sleep, both of which are essential for muscle recovery. If you enjoy a drink, that's perfectly okay. Just try to keep it to 1 drink a day or less, and drink plenty of water alongside it. Or why not try some tasty non-alcoholic mocktails? They can be just as refreshing and much better for your muscles. 5. Foods high in salt, sodium. Finally, let's talk about salt. Many processed snacks, canned soups, and fast foods are packed with sodium. Eating too much salt can cause your body to hold on to water and increase your blood pressure, putting extra stress on your heart and muscles. It can also cause muscle cramps and stiffness, making movement uncomfortable. To protect your muscles, start reading labels and choose low-sodium options when possible. Flavor your food with herbs, spices, garlic, or lemon instead of extra salt. It tastes great and your muscles will thank you. So what do you think? Do any of these surprise you? Or maybe you're already making some of these healthy swaps. I'd love to hear what's working for you. Just drop a comment below. Remember, none of us are perfect, and changing habits takes time. The good news is, even small changes can add up to big improvements in your muscle strength and overall health. All right, we've talked about those 5 foods quietly hurting your muscles, but now it's time for the most important part, what you can do about it. First off, don't stress if you realize you've been eating some of these foods a lot. The great news is, it's never too late to make changes that help your muscles get stronger and healthier. Here's a simple challenge for you over the next week. Try picking one of those foods we talked about and swap it out for a healthier option. Maybe replace that soda with sparkling water or swap white bread for whole grain. Small steps like these can make a huge difference over time. And hey, if you want, write down your swap plans in the comments below. I'd love to cheer you on and see how you're doing. Before we wrap up, I'd really love to hear from you. Have you faced any challenges with muscle health since turning 60? Are there any foods or habits you've changed that helped you feel stronger? Or do you have your own tips for keeping muscles healthy that you'd like to share with everyone? Please share your stories or tips down in the comments. I'm excited to read them and learn from your experiences. Your sharing might even help others in our community stay strong and healthy. Also remember that food, staying active, drinking plenty of water, and getting enough sleep are just as important for keeping your muscles strong. Even gentle activities like walking, stretching, or light strength exercises can work wonders. If you're curious, I have some videos on this channel about simple exercises and lifestyle tips, perfect for people over 60, so don't forget to check those out. Taking care of your muscles means taking care of your independence and quality of life. Every small change you make counts, and you're doing something amazing for yourself just by watching this video and learning. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more tips designed especially for people over 60. And please share this video with your friends or family who might benefit, because staying strong together is always better. Thanks so much for spending time with me today. Take care, keep moving, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.